Hey, this is Michael Junchaya, your face of Fox for Casa Fox 2. I'm here at the Santa Fe International Folk Art Market. It is wonderful. The colors here are beautiful, and you'll see there's tons of people here. So come on in. I'll show you what the market's all about. Wish you were here. This is beautiful. It really is. And I'm here with the mastermind of this whole market, beautiful event, Charlene Cerny. Welcome.
Thank you.
And I have to say thank you for the opportunity. I am stunned. If you can give people a little bit of background, I know that you're the executive director currently for the Santa Fe International Folk Art Market. And also, for 15 years, you've been the director of the museum, is that correct?
Oh, I was previously director of the museum for 16 years, the Museum of International Folk Art. So I've sort of done the folk art thing for a long time.
Right. So now, how does this happen? This is our 7th annual event for you. How did this start?
Well, actually, it was just one of those sort of ideas that came to the foreground by Judy Espinor, and then there were 3 other of us with Judy who just said, it was kind of like saying, let's put on a play, you know, and we decided to bring artists in. In our first year, we had 70 artists from 17 countries. This year, we have about 170 artists from 50 countries.
Amazing. Yeah, and it is amazing. Now, it's not all about commerce. Is that correct? And tell us about that.
Yeah, I think that's one of the reasons it is so successful, honestly, because 90% of the earnings go home with the artists. So, and last year, amazingly, in 18 hours, collectively, the artists made about $2 million. So you can imagine in a place where the per capita income is $3 a day, which is the case with about a third of our artists, they may go home with an average of $16,000.
That's amazing.
It's life-changing. They build schools, and they pay their children's tuition. They bring piped water into their houses instead of just having a well and things like that.
Right. Now tell me, I did mention, it was mentioned in some of the documentation that I read about this year being the quality has gone up. What does that mean?
Well, you know, as we get more applications and as we get more well-known, really, people who apply who are really master artists. So there are many, many artists that are already well-known in their own countries, for one thing. But I think that, you know, this is not at all like a flea market. It's a vetted show, and I think the quality is extraordinarily high this year in particular for whatever reason. But the great thing is that the prices range from, you know, $5, because some people make very simple things in the market, up to about $18,000.
Great. Now, I'm a father of 4. I have 4 kids, and I love to expose my kids to culture. So tell me, what would you tell people out there about this event that have family and kids? Is it too expensive to bring your kids? Tell us a little bit what you have to offer. I know there's a couple of things, that's why I'm mentioning it.
Yeah, you're very good. Kids are free all weekend, 16 and under, so that I think makes it a real bargain on Sunday in particular, which we call Family Day. It's $5 for adults, and so for $10 you can have a lot of free music and great shopping, and then there's a thing called the passport program for kids where they get issued a little passport,
love it,
put their name in it, and they go around to each of the countries to meet the artist to get a flag stamp from that country. So it's really educational and gives them a way to interact with the artists.
Excellent. Yeah, so great opportunities here for families, for children as well. So now, what does this mean to you personally? Have you made any connections with some of the artisans that have come here?
Oh, absolutely. I mean, they become like family to us after a while. We do have about 50% new every year, which is nice because it means that you're not going to come and see the same things, if you come year after year. And many people come year after year. But yes, I mean, we suffer with them when they have trouble getting a visa, or when they're, somebody from Afghanistan yesterday, his own personal luggage, when he came through Dubai, got sent to South Africa by mistake. So he was waiting for his clothes to arrive, So, yeah, and then once, we had a mom from India, and she really needed rice milk for her baby, so we ran all over to, help. And it's like a huge family, honestly.
Right. Well, great. Well, I applaud you for the efforts and for this thought and for this idea. But tell me about, I can't imagine one person getting all this, coordinating this event. It's got to be humongous. Can you tell me about your team?
That's why I cringed a little when you said mastermind. We have 7 full-time employees working on this, and we work all year. It is by no means something that just happens quickly, because there's the selection process, and then there's actually getting people here with all of their goods from 50 countries. You can imagine how hard that is. But the real key to it, honestly, is we have 1,568 volunteers this year scheduled. And they do everything. They're out here selling tickets right now. They're helping with the bandstand. They're the ones who write the orders. The artists don't actually sell. We sell their goods for them, their artwork.
Okay. Well, great. Well, I appreciate the opportunity to speak with you. I have to say, in behalf of everyone, honestly, we thank you for such a wonderful event, for making it possible.
I invite everybody to come.
Well, thank you so much. A
Thank
pleasure
you,
meeting you. It
Michael.
really is.
Appreciate it.
Thank you.